Remember, the ones on this side are superficial, these are deep. All right? So we start with the easy ones. This is the frontal bone. This is the frontalis. This is the temporal bone. This is the temporalis. This is the occipital bone. This is the occipitalis. If I come over here to the right side, the ear is the auricle. See this one in front of the ear? The one in front of the ear here is the auricularis anterior, the auricularis superior, and the auricularis posterior. It wiggles your ears. Now we come to here. This one going around the eye is the orbicularis oculi. Lets you wink your eye. This one right here, the little teardrop, the muscle's been cut, picks up your top lip. It is the levator labii superioris. Here's the zygomatic bone. See those two coming off the zygomatic bone? That's the zygomaticus. This one going straight back off the corner of your mouth is the risorius. And deep to the risorius is the buccinator, your cheek muscle. But if I come to this side, they've taken the risorius off. All of this is buccinator. This one going straight up and down on the ramus of the mandible. This is the masseter. If we look right here, that number 36 right there, right here, right there, lifts your scapula. This is the levator scapulae. See this great big one right here? It's coming off of the sternum, the clavicle, and comes up here to the mastoid process. This is the sternocleidomastoid. For test purposes, we're going to write this. SCM, okay? Now look, can you see this muscle right here coming from the shoulder, right there? And now it's right here. That is the omohyoid. It's coming from the ombro, the shoulder. So it is the omohyoid. This one is coming from the sternum up to the hyoid bone. That's the sternohyoid. So if I go, it's sternocleidomastoid, omohyoid, sternohyoid. Okay? Now we're coming down to the chest plate. Oh, wait. No, we're not. See this one right here is pulling on the corner of the mouth, pulling on the angle of the mouth. This is the depressor anguli oris. This one is pulling on the bottom lip. This is the depressor labii inferioris. And right there is the mentalis. Now we're going to the chest. When I go to the chest, I'm going to bring them around. When I go to the chest, these are superficial, these are deep. This is the pectoralis major. See the serrated knife right here? That's the serratus anterior. I take these off and see these coming here and going straight to the ribs. This is the pectoralis minor. Now if you look right here, these are the internal intercostals. Well, watch what happens when I come across. See how I hit that little bump? These are the external intercostals. Internal, hit that, there's the external. All right, do not confuse the external intercostals with your pectoralis minor. This one going straight up and down on the abdomen is the rectus abdominis. See this one going at an angle here, and this one going at an angle here. This is the internal oblique. That's what oblique means, is at an angle. And this is the external oblique. On this model, you can't quite see the transverse abdominis. Now, on the older model, you can. But if I look on the inside, see these going across the abdomen? This is the transverse abdominis. But if they're up here and they're going from rib to rib, that's a transverse thoracis. All of these, see them coming up? And all of these, and this, that's diaphragm. See these right here? They're running this way. This is transverse abdominis. See the little square underneath the kidney on each side? That is the quadratus lumborum, quad meaning four sides. All right, so it's the quadratus lumborum. See this red one right here, that big muscle? This is the psoas major, P-S-O-A-S, psoas major. Here's the ilium, so this fills the ilium. This is the iliacus. When the psoas major and the iliacus join, it makes the iliopsoas right here. All right, so now I'm going to roll them over. Again, these are superficial, these are deep. This is my let's dance muscle. This is my latissimus dorsi. This great big trapezoid is my trapezius. Take them off, and now I can see this. See my serrated knife right here? That's the serratus posterior. So you know I have a serratus posterior inferioris, and up here I have a serratus posterior superioris. So, but all we can see is the serratus posterior. This one is part of the erector spinae group, but this particular muscle is the longissimus thoracic. It means the long muscle on the chest or on the thorax. This is the longissimus thoracis. And here is my rhomboid major or my rhomboideus major. And here's my rhomboideus minor. Now, see this one right here? It's going from the spine to this head. This is the splenius capitis. Here, they've taken off the trapezius. Here, the trapezius is back, and that's all I can see of the splenius capitis. All right? Give me the leg. So when we look at the leg, if I take and I put my fingers just like this, this is my vastus lateralis. This is my vastus medialis, and this is my vastus intermedius. Vastus lateralis, vastus medialis, and the vastus intermedius. And sitting on top of the vastus intermedius is the rectus femoris. These four together make the quadricep group. Now I'm looking at the inner aspect. You're missing a muscle.
This guy right here?
No, you're missing. Throw me your sartorius, will you?
My what?
The long skinny one that's going across here. On your big leg. Big leg.
In the front?
Uh-huh. No. Long skinny one. Go to your, yeah, there you go. Throw it. Thank you. See this one swishing across? This is your sartorius. It would let you put your ankle, your opposite ankle, on your knee. Okay? This is the sartorius. Watch, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. See it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sartorius. Adductor longus, because it pulls your leg in. The gracilis and the adductor magnus. Sartorius. Adductor longus. Gracilis, it follows the inseam of your pants. And here is the adductor magnus. Both of these pull your legs in. Okay? Now I'm going to come to the lateral. See this one right here, number 7? This is my Starbucks muscle. Tensor fasciae latae.
I'm not saying you could feel like a
When you sidestep, yes. And let you pull your leg out. This is the gluteus maximus. I take off the gluteus maximus, and right here is the gluteus medius, and right there is the gluteus minimus. When we give a shot into the butt, it doesn't go here, it goes here. See that great big nerve right there? This is the sciatic nerve. I've got to stay away from it. If I stick it, your foot may go down and it may never come back up. That's a major no-no. That's why we moved and we're sticking way out here. So what I do is I find the greater trochanter of the femur, and I bring my fingers up to the iliac crest, and I'm going to stick right there. But I'm way over here, away from that nerve, okay? So, if I had to give you more than 5 cc's, it's going into the gluteus medius. If I had to give you under 1 cc or less, I'm going to go into the deltoid. Little bitty babies, 1.5 years and younger, goes right into the vastus lateralis, because there's no major blood vessels or nerves there. Plus, they have those little thunder thighs anyhow. Okay? All right. So now I'm coming back here. So this is lateral, see it? And this is medial. Laterally, I have the bicep femoris. Medially, I've got 2 muscles, this one and this one. Can you see that this is 2 muscles? Okay? This is the semitendinosus. See that great big long tendon? This is the semitendinosus, and this one is the semimembranosus. The way we're going to remember, because students for some reason always flip these two. TED, the semitendinosus, is always on top of Mary, the semimembranosus. That'll keep them straight. Okay? Together, these 3 are the hamstring. Any questions? Have a ball.